season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Gophers offense will get the first swing of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep, you get to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires to the left. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Finds his man. Smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota! A great catch and run for 6.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Might be changing the route. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Heward. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. He strikes downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box, so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Dropping back, it's Provo. Fires to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Here he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Provo. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown!
Sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Heward. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Defense looks like they're coming. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Myers on the move. Got him downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. And the Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got some room under the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. You got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. He's got his man, makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Scanning the field, it's Global. Looking left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Punts it out of the air. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I feel like this this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Prolo. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is on its way. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
He makes the grab. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Wide open downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
A first half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite.
business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not